Hey guys, today I'm gonna start a Flux tutorial. So it's written here only. It's a microwave framework. So it can like handle all types of work, but still, yeah, it's unmanageable when your website get very big. That's why we use Django on that way for minimal development or like small startup development. Flask is very good, and for learning Django also you should learn Flask because Flask is the way to learn Django, as I think so, because it shows you to how to use things or this or that. That part in Django is very tough, like nobody explains that. So yeah, so I'm gonna start with Flask. So let me just take you a documentation of 2 minutes. So you can just come here and click on users guides and mm, click start minimal application. So you can see they have explained very well. I also explain you like how to use Flask. So let's just get started. So I have I have opened what is called what you say Sublime Text. So I'll just write it here. Now let's first run some libraries. So you have to like pip install Flask. You just have to do and the Flask will install. It's installing. I've already installed like I use it daily. So okay. Taking time, I just don't know. Maybe my net is slow or what. Okay, see requirement already satisfied. So we'll do like from Flask import Flask. Okay, so now now we'll create an instance of it like app equals to Flask name. So see, it's everything is there like app Flask name from Flask import Flask. You can read that document also. Or you can just read it here also. So like see, you can see we are making an app instance. So we'll be controlling flags with the help of app variable where we have set the flags instance. So now let's just get started. So we'll do app dot root or whatever the root or route, and we'll choose slash, and we'll define a function. We'll make it home. Then we'll say return hello world. See what's happening in here. Like we are telling the root. Root is like wherever you go, like www.google.com/search or whatever website you go slash this slash that. So that's called root. So we are telling our root is like slash only. So you'll be like, oh, what's the name slash? So slash is basically when you buy a domain name like www.google.com. So whenever you run a www.google.com, so it will land on this thing. So it will okay. You have asked for slash means www.google.com. So whatever is your domain name. So we have told whenever someone comes to this website's homepage or www.google.com or whatever your homepage is, you just come to like we have created a function here only. So sorry. So here it will come here and we'll say okay return hello world. We'll say we are just returning hello world, and now we'll just run it. For running we'll do like if name equals to main app dot run. So see this app and this app should be named same. So if you're like taking here app 123, so you have to also write it here app 123. But yeah, we'll only write like app. That is the company standard. So it will and it will run like until and unless we'll just destroy the server. So let's just go to terminal and let me open my terminal from here. Hmm, Flask. There should be a Flask. Yeah. So let me just open a terminal. So we'll just like it's saved with the name part1.py. We'll just do Python part1.py. Okay, it's running. See, you can see it's running and it's on running on HTTP dot 127 dot, so it's your local host like 127.0.0.1. Generally it's a local host only for every system. Maybe you have a different, so whatever it's written here, that's your local host. And 5000 is the port number. Like your computer has multiple ports, like 1000, maybe 10,000. So with the help of that only, it like contact with the outside world, like some information is coming from Gmail and you're starting on WhatsApp also at the same time on a computer. So that thing is managed by ports, like WhatsApp is using 800 port and your something else I'm just giving a layman example, something else is using that port. So that's the way of connection with the computer or your application. So we'll just go here and we'll light 127.0.0.1 colon 5000. Okay, we'll just press enter. So see, it's returning hello world because we have just written hello world. So that may be clear. Now suppose you want to write hello 123. So now you'll just come here and you load it and it's still hello world because the server is running on that the previous one. So like okay, you'll say okay, I'll just destroy this and I'll let in again. And see, I'll tell you one thing. Okay, you say okay, now it's running. So how every time you'll make changes for making a website, so how much time you will destroy server and start running? So what do? We make debug equal true. So it means so whenever this file get changes, so whenever someone changes this file, the server will load automatically. So let me just scale it and just clear it. CLS. Now let me run it again. Now okay. See, it's written also here debug mode on. If you can see it, it's written debug mode on. So we'll just like okay, so that's the way. Now suppose let me just show you, it will automatically load. Now let me make hello world from YouTube. Okay. Oh, yeah. Now just save it. See, it's all starting it again automatically. We don't have to like end it, and we'll just do it this, and you say hello world from YouTube. So suppose now there's one thing more. Suppose you want to run two Flask application at the same time, like you want to test something or maybe you want to make an API. I will tell you further like in future. So suppose so you run multiple Flask file, but everyone like its default port is 5000, and now you will be like whenever you run it just override the before one. So how to like overcome that? So you will just say you'll come here, put a comma and make your port equal to 8000 or whatever number you want, like 1234. Your port number is 1234. Now see, because of debug mode it automatically got restarted at port 1234. Now see, it will not be accessible at 5000, it will throw an error. Now let me just change it to 1234. See, it's now running on 1234. If you don't mention a port number, so by default it's 5000. So you don't have to use this until like you are running 2 3 like Flask files. So yeah, now suppose you want also like just tell you like if you want to like host while hosting you make it like 0 0 0 dot 0 0 like this means like everyone can access this server or application. So that's the one thing. So let's just save it and make it hello, like reload it. Oh sorry, let's just reload it. Let me make it. See, we have deleted the 1234, so it's showing me error. Let it make it back to 5000. Oh, 50,000 I have written. Yeah, so that's it. So let me just make it side by side. So yeah, now it's very well. So yeah, so now suppose you want another page, like you click on like on go to Facebook, and you click on home, another page could opens. So for that, I've had told you, we use route. Route means like on which page do you want to go? Like we'll do like this, and we'll say we'll wanna go on about. We go on about page. So whatever your about button or whatever you have. So we'll make def about. Def means function about. Let me just make some spaces here. Yeah. So we'll say function about. See, you can have root name and function name different, but it's preferred like company standard it use the same name. So like you'll get confused sometimes in future, like what when you have multiple roots, so you'll just get confused. So have the same name as your root name as your function name. So if you'll return you are in about page, and here we write the same thing. Control C, Control V. You are in home page. See, now we'll just save it and it will, let me just bring it near. Now we'll just save it and it will automatically load. We don't have to like load it and see, automatically loading. Now we'll just reload our page. See, it's returning you are in home page like the one we have written here. Now we'll put a slash and we'll say about. So it's returning you are in about page. So that's the way you send things to the server page. So okay, so like you can send like data variables also and multiple things. So for this session I think it's okay. Now in next session we'll learn another thing. For now, thank you guys for watching it.